Pope Francis has accepted the resignation of a U.S. cardinal accused of sexual misconduct. The pontiff ordered the suspension of Theodore McCarrick from the exercise of any public ministry. McCarrick will have to face the accusations leveled against him in a canonical trial. The former Archbishop Emeritus of Washington allegedly assaulted a teenager while working as a priest in New York some 5 decades ago. Church officials said that they had received 3 complaints of his sexual misconduct, 2 of which resulted in settlements. A review board, however, removed the cardinal from the ministry in June after finding the evidence against him credible. McCarrick has denied any recollection of the alleged abuse. He is the first cardinal to lose his red hat in living memory. Joining me from Ontario now is Jason Unruhe, who's a political commentator and analyst. Good to have you with us. Jason, let us have your comment on this latest resignation regarding the sexual assault against children by priests.
Well, it's certainly significant that he is the first one to actually be removed from position as a cardinal in frankly, this the first time I've ever heard of it happening. This is a very significant advancement. This is frankly unheard of in history, and many of the crimes that have been carried out by members of the church have gone without any kind of serious punishment. Most of them have been swept under the rug and ignored. I think that it may have something to do with the fact that twice before they've had the church has had to pay out to victims of this cardinal once before. I begin to suspect that maybe this is the red line for the church, that once they have to start paying money, that this might be what it means to go too far. And I think this is highly related to a lot of law enforcement in various countries finally holding the Catholic Church responsible for the crimes that its member commits. I mean, for more than 1,000 years, these kinds of crimes have gone totally ignored, and often the idea of a priest having committed a crime, or even a higher ranking person than a priest having committed a crime, it was laughable to them. It was something that they didn't even believe would happen. And in the last couple decades, we've begun to really see the depth of the amount of crimes that have been carried out by these members, and I think that it's taken a serious toll on people's faith in the Catholic Church. That if this is an organization that's supposed to represent God, a lot of people become very skeptical of the church that these things continue to happen, and there's no repercussions for those who have committed these crimes, particularly against children. I think that it's very significant and a good sign that finally the Vatican is starting to take a serious approach towards those who've committed crimes against these children.
All right, thank you for your comments. Jason Unruhe, political commentator, joining me from Ontario.